Priya Singh. I am actually heading Akbar Travels of India, AP and Telangana. I am a general manager here. Akbar Travels of India is one of the biggest company in India. It's a leading company, I should say. It's a 40 years old company. We have been all over India. Every city has Akbar Travels of India. Our present office in Hyderabad was, it's upstairs on the first floor. Since 20 years we are there. Today it is actually, I would like to just inform all our direct customer that we have come down with the office at the ground floor. Today it's a opening, and this office is specifically for our direct customers, especially for our senior citizens who are facing problem to come on the upstairs second floor. So this office we have opened for them. And Akbar Travel is a well-known, we are not only into ticketing, it's a group of company. We are into ticketing. When we talk about the family holidays, we are there. When it comes to corporate division, Akbar is one of the top leading agent. We are into visas, all type of visa. When we talk about visas, it comes to Gulf visa, US, Canada, Europe, all the, type of visas we are there. When it comes to, especially I am sitting in Hyderabad, I will speak this. For Hajj Umrah, we have a special departures. Stamping, visa stamping is there. Foreign exchange, when a person would like to travel to abroad, they should have foreign exchange with them. So we have foreign exchange too. We have tied up with all the government tourism department. Akbar Travels has 145 branches all over India. Specifically when our clients requires special services at the airport, Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai and Bangalore, we have our airport services also. And again, when we talk about GCC, entire GCC, Dubai, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi, Qatar, we are everywhere. Recently, since Saudi has opened up with the tourism, earlier Saudi was only into Hajj Umrah, tourism was not much focused. So recently we have come out with 18 offices in Saudi too. We are into Singapore, we have our office in Malaysia, London, we are in US also. This office is going to actually cater only to our direct customers. When a client says that we need travel service partners, so Akbar Travel is there for A to Z services. Again, very soon we are coming up with Akbar Academy on our second floor, same building, where we are going to teach all the students IATA courses. With that, we are coming as a Akbar study abroad. There are a lot of students in Hyderabad, AP and Telangana who would always like to go abroad. So Akbar Travel is coming with a study abroad, where it's not just a consultant. We are going to give IELTS training. We'll be giving consulting to them. We are going to give them, we are tied up with almost 2,000 direct universities. And at the same time, when I'm talking about IATA training, we are going to give them not just a training, 100% placement. The students who are doing IATA with us, they will get 100% placement, and they'll be starting their job from one of the biggest company. Their start is going to be, they will be well knowledge and well versed with the work of travel company. And at the same time, we have got a huge, when we say a manpower or a staff, so we are actually giving doorstep service to all our clients. Whoever needs, wherever they need, we are standing for them. Any city, any country, Akbar Travels is always there. And the biggest example I would like to, not example, but the one who has been dealing with us, will just let them know, during COVID, entire country, when we say internationally also, entire travel tourism was shut. It was only Akbar Travels. I will say not Akbar Travels. People get confused with Akbar Travels, because in Hyderabad there is one more company called Akbar Travels. When they speak about us, it is Akbar Travels of India, Himmayath Nagar. That has to be clarified with the people. So whenever they say Akbar Travels, it is Akbar Travels of India, Himmayath Nagar. During COVID time, entire travel industry was shut. No airline was working. Whereas Akbar was the only company, Akbar Travels of India was the only company who has actually operated more than 2,500 to 3,000 charters to every country, taking permission from 2 different countries. taking charter by themselves, giving quarantine services to the people, and making them fly from one destination to other destination. There were many people who were away from their loved one. They wanted to reach to their place, where we were the one. When we say Akbar Travels of India, the entire team has worked 24/7. And today also, if they need any services, we are there to their doorstep 24/7. Thank you.
Everybody, Akbar Travels of India started off 43 years back. Currently, we've got 140 offices in India. We are spread in all the major metros in Bombay, Delhi, Chennai, you name it, and we are there in Bangalore, Hyderabad. We are also in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. We are the single largest travel agency in India with a network of 140 offices. The one which we have just opened right now is the second office in Hyderabad. So we are 141 offices right now in India. Internationally, talking about internationally, we have got 2 offices in the US, 2 in the UK. We are the single largest travel agency in the Gulf today. We have got almost about 40 offices. Expanding in Saudi Arabia, we're getting in 5 more offices there. So the expansion program worldwide is pretty huge. We have 1 office in Kuala Lumpur, we have 1 office in Rome, and currently we are making our forays into Africa with our first office coming in Nairobi. So that should be coming in January. So that's basically the setup that we have both in India and internationally, and we are growing. Talking about the industry verticals, Akbar Travels of India has been the flagship company. So we are in marine, which is known as Benji Travels and Tours. We are into holidays, which is known as Akbar Holidays. We have our own corporate division, which is known as Delta Corporate. We are also in offshore ticketing, which is known as Akbar Offshore. So you name it, we are there in every field. Okay, so recently we have branched into medical tourism also, and education abroad is another new segment which is coming up. So we are getting into all the verticals that we have. So Akbar Travels, basically, if you ask me, is a one-stop travel solution provider. And we are here to stay, and we have got a long way to go. And I'm sure we as a team will do it together. If you ask me, we are 24/7 in most of the cases. Because today a traveler needs services, not only during 9 to 5, but he requires service even after, sort of 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock and all. So we have a complete network and a complete team of people handling across. So we are 24/7, 365 days in all the major metros, Talking about our USP, we have our own Akbar car rental, which is there at the airports. So it gives you end-to-end services across for a passenger landing also. We also have our own offices at, if you must have seen at the major airports in Bangalore, Delhi, Bombay, Hyderabad. We have our own offices at the airports. So even if a passenger wants to have a ticket, if he wants to have a foreign exchange or anything like that, anything related to travel, we are there to serve. So that's about it. If you want SOTA fare tickets, we have got Akbar Offshore. You want to talk about, if you are a corporate, then you want to talk about MICE movements, which you want to take your top customers across. We are there into MICE, which is Akbar Holidays. We do customized tours for people, FITs, everything. So as I said earlier, we are a one-stop travel solution provider. If you see, yes, the industry went through a very bad phase during the COVID period. But as we see here, the industry has recovered totally. I think business is back to usual. Domestic, of course, has done pretty well in the past 6 months. Internationally, from April this year, has done fantastically well. Most of the airlines are clocking almost 90% load factor today. So I think industry is growing and doing well. I think after COVID, it's been more of a revenge travel, both in domestic and international. Thank you.